Hi there and good day. I'm sure that you've been getting a lot of value from the free classes that you attended, and I'm also sure that many of the things that you actually learned there are things that you are just hearing for the first time. And I'm also certain that the strategies that you have learned are things that you can implement immediately on your Facebook ads campaign to start running ads that are successful and that are converting very well. But there are still a lot of things that I have not actually talked about. There are still many things that are still left that you can still benefit from, that you can actually use to maximize the skill of running Facebook ads and knowing how to sell to people and how to run ads that actually convert crazily. So there are many things I did not talk about in the free classes. I know I taught a lot of things, but there are still some things I left out. I didn't talk about Facebook ads from start to finish. This is something that we are still going to cover. I didn't talk about the secret warnings about Facebook ads. When I started out my own online business, I failed at a lot of things, and Facebook ads was not one of the things that started out so well for me. My Facebook account was hacked. My account was blocked. I had cards that were rejected, and it's a very unique experience for me because the experience I had was not very common. I know it's common that you have Facebook account being blocked, but my own Facebook account itself was hacked, and the page that I had access to, that I was using to run ads, which I have invested a lot of energy and everything on, that page, I was removed from that page by the hacker. So I lost access to my main Facebook page. So for me to be able to recover the Facebook page, recover my hacked ad account, recover my blocked ad account, it was a lot of stress, and it took 7 months, and I learned everything on my own. So this is something I didn't learn on YouTube, I didn't learn online. So these are the type of things I'll be teaching you. I also I've not covered how you can maximize Facebook ads for a website that is not on WordPress. When I started my own online business, it was rough. So I had a friend that helped me to design my website, and it was not so good. I had to scratch everything and start again from scratch. I had to cancel the whole website and start from scratch because it was not so good. Even at that, it didn't work out well. I spent a lot of money on website development, and the problem was that it was not a WordPress website. So that was one of the greatest mistakes I made, because that time starting up, I didn't really know the relevance, the importance of having a WordPress website. This is one of the reasons why I created AI BGT, and I made it extremely affordable so that anybody who wants to start an online business can start an online business, learn everything that he needs to know, and also everything that he needs to do, so he doesn't make the kind of mistakes I made. So you'll be able to start your online business and do everything on your own properly without making mistakes. So to cut the long story short, in the whole process of creating a website that I cannot abandon, that is a custom website, I discovered that many things I need to do to improve my website, they talk about them online, but for me to implement them is not so easy, because they only teach those things for WordPress. Maybe for instance, let's talk about installing a live chat plugin, installing a payment plugin, installing all those stuffs are always on WordPress. And when we are even talking about Facebook ads, pixel, custom conversions, those things are usually easy to set up it on WordPress, but you won't find any tutorial on it on a custom website. So this is what I actually did. So for people who are like me, who have websites that are created not from WordPress, I will still teach you how to set up custom events. So there are custom events, there are standard events in Facebook. I know it's a little technical, but just get the point that there are some things that you are not going to know online. The only way you can learn it is from somebody who has experienced it and who has gone through that pain. And one of those things is actually setting up custom conversion tracking on a custom website. If you know a little about custom event and standard events, you will know how important what I just said is, and you will know how technical it is. So I'm going to teach you that in this course. Basically, you'll be able to track people effectively in a very unique way that is different from the normal automatic settings of Facebook, and that will be working for your own website that is not even a WordPress website. So but if your website is a WordPress website, I will still teach you everything that you need to know, including things they don't tell you on Google. So you learn how to install pixels, we learn how to create custom conversions, we learn how to create conversions API, because Facebook pixel is no longer as powerful as it used to be because of iOS updates. And sometimes, like there was a time I was running ads and I was getting purchases, but I noticed that it was not recording on my ad campaign, and that was because I forgot to actually set up conversions API for it. So basically your pixel is not that perfect until you use conversions API. And of course, this whole bundle is not just a Facebook ads course, it's an extensive Facebook ads course, but it's a Facebook ads plus copywriting course, so that in the long run you can join my writing and freelance community as a Facebook ads copywriter and get a certificate that you can use to start getting clients. I'll also be teaching you about split testing, about bidding, about budgeting. So many people run Facebook ads anyhow. Like, let me just give you an instance. I had 5,000 naira today and I just say let me run ads and see what I can get. So I don't plan running ads, and that is wrong. You need to run ads with a plan. That is when you will know whether you are making profit or not. Otherwise you end up making profit today, no profit tomorrow, no profit next tomorrow, and you think you made profit. Meanwhile you spent a lot of money, more than the profit you actually got from Facebook ads. And even when you are making profit, there's a particular level of profit you should be making that will tell you that your ad is working well, otherwise it is still not working too well. So there is a particular range of profit that you must optimize your ad to get to before you can say this is actually a successful or a perfect ad campaign. I'll also be teaching you about the $1 a day strategy. So there's a strategy to use to spend only $1 a day running ads, and there is also a 420 naira a day strategy for Facebook ads. This means you spend 420 naira per day on Facebook ads. It's weird, right? Don't worry, I will teach you. I'll also teach you about extraction, saturation. These are technical stuff about Facebook ads. Audience targeting, which is very, very important. I'll teach you about the 30k business setup. So this is what I basically do. Someone hires me, charge like 15,000 naira to 30,000 naira to set up the person's business account so that the person doesn't have issues. So you can learn this and charge that amount or charge lesser depending on how you want to do it. So you will also be learning that. So these are things I did not cover in the Facebook ads and the free classes that you've attended. So I'll also be practically running ads with you. So before you can get your certificate, you will have to run ads, and you have to send a report of the ads you actually run, so that I can see that you actually run ad, meaning that your ad converted and your copy converted. So that's what can make you get the Facebook ads copywriting certificate. So I will practically run ads, and you also implement the same strategies I did. So there is no way you cannot get this course and not know how to run ads, except if you don't want to join the writing and freelance community. You also get lifetime mentorship. You get the Facebook ads copywriter certificate, which I mentioned. You get access to 5 earning methods. That works when you are already inside my community. So my community is a global community for writers and freelancers. What we do is we help you master a high income writing skill, and we help you make money online. So Facebook ad copywriting service is a high income writing skill, but the gem behind everything here is that you are not just learning copywriting, you are learning everything about Facebook ads from start to finish, particularly relating to sales, making money, running ads that convert, and then copywriting itself, selling to people. Okay, so you also learn how to build a portfolio. Portfolio is something that is important. You will learn my no-fail strategy for getting clients. This is what I do, that I use to get clients every week, at least one client. In a worst case scenario, that has not happened that is only one client I got in a week, but then you just use this strategy and you keep getting clients. You will also be learning practical sales funnel class. So I taught sales funnel in this free class, but let me just tell you, everything you learned are clips from the entire course itself. So don't think that the whole gem, the whole amazing stuff you learned there is the whole package or is the full information. There are many things that we did not get to hear actually. So there are still a lot of things about sales funnel I've not mentioned, and aside from that, I'll be practicalizing the sales funnel stuff for you so you actually know how it works. Now, you've attended the free class already, so you already know how valuable it was. I believe in some ways you should have gotten value, but think about everything I just mentioned, and remember that everything I just mentioned is actually just a summary, because I'm not showing you the training guide, I'm not showing the course curriculum, I'm just telling you some things I will cover, meaning if I bring out the course curriculum, it's going to be very lengthy. Remember I said it contains 82 videos. Think about everything. Think about the extensive Facebook ads training. Think about the grounded copywriting training that is included in this course. Think about the lifetime mentorship that you just pay once and you get my mentorship forever. Think about the Facebook ads copywriter certificate you are going to get. Think about lifetime membership, because once you get this course and you get your certificate, you automatically become a member of my global community, and your membership is only revoked in a case where you say you no longer want to be in the community, which you've never gotten any case like that. And think about the fact that you also get access to 5 earning methods. In Cravinkminds, what happens is we mentor people to earn by 5 ways: freelancing, writing, affiliate commissions, writing awards, ebook publishing, audiobook publishing. So these are ways that you can use. So in case you, even on long run, you want to diversify from just focusing on Facebook ads copywriting as a freelancer, you want to start publishing books and selling them in my community, you still have that power. So think about all these things all together. How much do you think it should be worth if I'm going to actually gather the price together and sell it to you by that price? How much do you think it should be worth? Now here's the actual worth of everything. The Facebook ads copyright plus copywriting course cost 67,000 naira. I know you are like, that's much. Well, I'm not going to argue with you. I'll just tell you to go online and do your research. How much you think a professional Facebook ads course cost? You discover that most Facebook ads courses that are professional actually cost a lot of money. In fact, you might even know some popular Nigerian guys who teach Facebook ads. Try to think about how much it costs and compare it to this amount I'm even giving you, Facebook ads plus copywriting. Now think about copywriting itself alone as a course, an extensive copywriting course. Do you know how much it costs? Basically it costs around $100 upwards. So, and 67k is just barely above $100. So if I'm joining 2 of them together and I'm even still slashing the price to you, just to show you that in Cravinkminds we try to always make things affordable for people, so we can impact a lot of lives. But then the value that we actually sell this Facebook ads, that we place the Facebook ads plus copywriting cost, is 67,000 naira. The Facebook ads copywriter certificate you get is actually valued at 3,000 naira. The lifetime community membership you get is valued at 50,000 naira. Now I know you're like, this is a lot of money. Don't worry, it doesn't mean this is what you're going to pay, but I'm just trying to make you realize that even though you might actually pay a lesser amount, it doesn't mean that what you're getting is less valuable. The 5 earning methods that you're actually going to get access to once you join my community, if I'm to charge you to give you access to it, I should charge you 10,000 naira. And lifetime mentorship, I actually charge 10,000 naira. Actually, this is true. It's not because this is the worth of the lifetime mentorship, but this is actually how much I charge for personal one-on-one mentorship online. I could show you a screenshot of that, but I just don't want to stress myself. So the total value of everything is actually 155,000 naira, which is not a lot of money. I know somebody who teaches Facebook ads course that costs 200,000 naira, And now I'm comparing a lot of things together, and it's not even up to 200,000 naira actually. So even if I charge this amount for everything, I'm not going to feel bad. But you know the most amazing thing? The most amazing thing is that you are very lucky to be watching this video depending on the time you are watching it. Why? Because currently the course is in process. So the Facebook ads plus copywriting course is in process, meaning that once you pay now, you are not actually going to get access to everything. You'll be getting access to my Facebook ad wizard immediately. That's what you'll be getting, and you'll be able to actually reach out to me for questions and for mentorship, but you won't get the course immediately, except when you are getting the course after the launch date, which is August 25. So because of that, the fee for the course is very low, very affordable. If you compare the value you are getting, which everything, even in a very budgeted rate, is worth 155,000 naira. If you compare it to how much you are going to get to pay, it's actually very little. So for everything, you're only paying 4,400 naira. Now, it's not because it is less valuable, it's simply because it is a pre-order, and the course is going to be launched by August 25. If you do miss the launch date, if you don't pay before the launch date, just have it in mind that you're going to have to pay times 3 of this actual fee, even probably more than that. Yeah, because this is actually very elaborate. This is a very grounded course. This is not like a WhatsApp course, or one of the things that actually I should have taught Facebook ads for a long while, but I've always been postponing it, because to teach Facebook ads is not very easy. You need to use data. It's actually more technical, because most courses I teach are writing courses, copywriting, SEO, content writing, though I still go online to teach those courses, but they are not as stressful as teaching Facebook ads, because in the process of teaching Facebook ads course, I'm still even going to spend money to run ads, so it's something else entirely. That's why it's always very expensive. So if you are seeing this video now and you are watching this video within the time frame before August 25, if you can get your hands on 4,400 naira, make sure to pay. Maybe you are watching this video on YouTube, just scroll down, you'll find a link that should take you to maybe my WhatsApp contact or a landing page that allows you to pay. If you are watching this on a web page, you should just scroll down, you find the payment button. If you are watching this from your email app, maybe your Gmail app, you should find a link in the same mail that should take you to a payment place, maybe on WhatsApp or on my website. So if you are lucky to see this offer at this price and you meet the date range, make sure to actually pay. But if not, if you are getting this video around August 25, I'm sorry, the price would have gone up. Well, I don't think I'm actually sorry, but because that's just normal. This course should not be sold for this amount. You are just getting it at this amount because it's a pre-order. So I believe that you actually gotten a lot of value from the entire free bundle, from the entire free course on Facebook ads basics and sales funnel. So even if you don't get my course, even if you want to struggle on your own and waste money to run ads and test many things, which in the long run is going to be definitely more than 4,400 naira. Yeah, because you're going to have to run ads by guesswork. Meanwhile, I've already run ads with a lot of money already, so I know some things that work, and I would have just saved you the stress of wasting money on some things. Yeah, but then even if you don't want to get the course, you maybe want to struggle on your own, or you want to do whatever it is you want to do, I hope you actually succeed with Facebook ads. That's really what matters. And I hope to hear from you, texting me or sending me a message on maybe you got my free stuff online, you read my free content, or you watched this free video and it has really been a blessing to your life. So I hope to see you at the top. I hope to see you excel with Facebook ads. Thank you for signing up for my free course, and I hope to see you inside my course and inside my global community. Do have a blessed day.